Hey guys, yeah, I'm in Gainesville, Florida, home of the Gator Nationals. Is my rig. There's no race cars in here yet. Well, just one. We just finished up one race. The NMRA is the sanctioning body, and they all left, and they're all stacked out outside. When you see me leave, you'll see that's the next. It's the NHRA race, which is two of them. We have the Gator Nationals coming up, and it's 2 weeks and two weekends of racing, which should be cool. Hopefully the weather hold out. And so now I'm down here, so I have to go for a ride. Took my bike down here, and yeah, so we're gonna head to some lake. You know me with lakes. Norman Lake. I don't know what Newman. I think I don't know what it is, but just see what it's like. I think I've been there before with my bike. I don't know if I've done a video. I think I've done a video of me going through the college town. But yeah, this is it. That's the grandstands, the tower behind it, and I don't know what we're gonna talk about, as always, but I'll figure something out. Yeah. So let's start this thing up. Key on. And visor down. And we're ready to go. So everything you see like to the left and right of me is going to be filled with race cars, big rigs like this. Mine's kind of a smaller rig. Yeah, so the track to the right of me, that's all that parking in there is for the pros. You know, the top fuel dragsters, things that make like 11, 12, 14,000 horsepower. I don't know. I don't watch much of the pros. Too busy with sportsmen. And now to my left, you'll see all the rigs being stacked. You know, as you can see, all the rigs are big. Nobody uses a pickup anymore. Some of them do, but most of them don't use a pickup. And yeah, so you can see there's a lot of rigs. There's probably about 70 rigs there. They're all lined up, ready to get in. They're going to start parking them in the morning. Because I raced last week, I was able to stay in the track, which was nice. It was a Ford race only, so you know most of the stuff that races in NHRA or GM cars and stuff, and Chryslers and GM and Ford is popular, but not as popular. So we didn't have any guys that run my class at the NMRA race. So yeah, see what the GPS says. Stop here for a second. Nope. And let's see what the GPS says. Start. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, this the speed limit's only what 55 here. I always fly down this road, but today I don't feel like being a hooligan, even though I'm sure I'm going to do something stupid on this run. I just feel like cruising. It's 74 degrees, very light breeze, not a cloud in the sky, as you guys can see, and life is good. So it was a 10-hour ride from my house in Selma, North Carolina, which is just south of Raleigh, and yeah, it's just all the cows are gone. Yesterday there was a bunch of cows out here grazing. I guess they're all inside or chilling out someplace. So the Gainesville is kind of a mixed area. Like if I just go up here a couple miles, if I keep going straight, you'll see you get into a town, and it's just like a normal busy town. But if you turn back the other way, if I was going the opposite way, it's a lot of farmland or grazing area, and it's just it's really open. So here the cows are. Okay, guys, they're just chilling. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what this lake is like. There's really no place. I mean, I do kind of know what it is. I don't know if people go boating on the lake or not. I don't know. So, and I should answer a question. I don't know if this gentleman will be watching it because I'm going to be talking about the triple. But he did ask. He had a Ninja 500. Maybe you guys can chime in. And he wanted to know if it was wise to make the move after 2 years. It says 2 summers of riding an Ninja 500. He really likes the FZ1. He just likes the type of bike it is. Is it that too much of a move? And I don't think it's too much of a move because of the way the power comes on. I think it's a bike you can cruise with all day long. And if you keep it below 7,500, it's just like an old bike. Yeah, it's going to be like 70 pounds heavier than a Ninja 500. It's going going to have a ton more power, no doubt, probably 80, 90 more horsepower. But, you know, it's a stable bike, got a long wheelbase. I think he'd be fine on the bike. I mean, that's my opinion anyway. I mean, you guys might think it's too much for to jump from a 500cc to a 1000cc, but I think the bike is a very approachable bike, and it's only, you know, badass when you get up to 75. Even tuned, it's still very mild below 75. It's better, a lot better, but it's not crazy. I mean, if you want it to be crazy, all you do is got to change the sprockets, and then you can, you know, do stupid wheelies and all that kind of crap. I mean, you know, that's what you want, but I don't know. I mean, you guys can chime in, but I'm sure he's a young man. I told him, but I think you'd be absolutely fine on it if you can find the right one. The tune helps the throttle response because it does have an on and off throttle response, like a toggle switch. It's very, very aggressive, so that you can get used to it. So a tune would really help that, and you don't have to go with a crazy tune. You could just, I mean, I went with Ivan's tune out of South Carolina. I just think he really knows these bikes really, really well, and that he smooths the throttle out a lot. So, but that's up to you. Otherwise, I don't see any reason to whatchamacallit, to own this bike. I think it's, well, not this bike, but you know, it's a big difference between these. This bike is so light and agile, and not to say FZ doesn't handle well. It does handle well, but it's just a different bike. Yeah, more rigs coming in. Let's see if I can get around these crazy guys. I don't know if I can. We'll see. Another rig. That's kind of the standard rig, like a lot of people have. I went to use the clutch. I thought I was on the FZ. And Florida does have some issues. I know people don't like riding down here because they see the cars are nuts and stuff, but it's not the cars. I'm not complaining about the issues. I mean, it is what it is. It's the roads, as you can see. It's just straight. I mean, this is great if I was with my buddy James or my other guy Alan or Dane, and we can just open it up and do some roll racing. This would be pretty cool on this road because it's just wide open, you know. Gets kind of boring. This is the Gainesville Airport to my left. Sometimes you'll see some military planes come in, but most of the times just, you know, commercial traffic. So yeah, so it's nice to be. So the last time I did a video, I guess I was on the FZ, is if I'm not mistaken, giving you my final thoughts. I do like the bike a lot. You know, I'm glad I got another one back, but I am on the hunt for ZX14, and while I'm down here, I'm gonna hit a couple of dealers just to go look at them some more. But I don't know if they let me take it for a test ride. If I can schedule a test ride, I'll do a test ride, and you know, I'll take the camera along. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I don't know if I have time because we've got a busy schedule coming up starting Wednesday. But yeah, so I'm happy to be back on the triple again because I do like this bike a lot. I mean, it's just a good all-around bike. I don't mind setting the cruise at 70 miles an hour and just cruising. You know, as long as it's a warm day, it's no problem. I'm good. See if I can get around these guys without getting killed. There was a sheriff right over there. And you don't want to go too fast with the sheriff. I was going to open it up, and I just seen him in the corner of my eye. Yeah. You probably heard me because I was about to wind it out. So, yeah, Kenny acting like a kid. But yeah, the triple's just been great. You know, I love my new turn signals. I don't know what else I could do to it. Man, I wish there would be a tune would come out with this thing. I mean, they would come out with a tune soon. I just want a little bit more top end, a little bit. So I want the rev limiter to be set at 12.5 or maybe even 13,000, so I don't hit it, and because it's really close. And when you jump from the FZ to the triple, the FZ, the gears you're just so long in each gear. It's got such a high ratio gear set, or I guess it's the sprocket does that, or the gear set anyway, or the transmission. But it's just, you know, where you just have to wind it out. You have to wind it out, and with this, you bang. You're on each gear. You're at the rev limiter, and So, you know, I think I was talking about that with this. Down low, this bike, I mean, I did a roll race with my buddy. He was riding this, and, well, we didn't do it. I said, you go and I'll chase you. Well, he was flying by me. I try to catch him. Obviously, I can't catch him because he's flying by me at 60 miles an hour. But down low, I think from like a roll from, say, 25 miles an hour to about 80, this bike is faster. It accelerates to 80 a little faster. But once you get to 80, the FZ is just gone. You're not going to catch it. If you change the sprocket, you know, do like, I guess, one small in the back, one big in the rear, 1+1, whatever it is, you're going to be, then it's just going to be a rocket ship. It'll probably run in the mid to low 10s with no problem in a quarter mile. So, and then it'll do the wheelies, you know, the guys that like their wheelies. So, but yeah, so so this bike is really good. It's just when you get to that, I know it's stupid to say this, but when you start getting to 130, that's where it just starts slowing down a little bit as far as it's not accelerating as fast, where the FZ just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. So, but if I had to choose between the bikes, I think I said it the last time, but I'll say it again. If I had to choose between what bike, I would, you know, if I had to just have one, obviously, I would take another Popo. Yeah. I would take the Street Triple all day long. It's got cruise control. It doesn't have wind protection, but I can deal with that. That's not a big deal for me. I know it's a deal breaker for a lot of guys. I was thinking of putting a little screen on, but I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm just afraid it's going to make Steve said I could take his for a ride. I need to take his Street Triple for a ride because he has a little bit of screen here, and you know, he's got the little deflector and everything like that. And I'll see if it, but I mean, if it's not going to really do anything, I'm not going to. Oh, this is my turn. We only got 5 miles to go. No curves whatsoever. Slow. Yeah, this is, guys, nothing exciting on this ride as far as me doing anything stupid. I guess I could practice some wheelies. I don't feel like it, though. I just feel like cruising. Yeah, so I don't know about that. So I'm not really concerned about the wind. But this is the bike. This is the bike for, I'm, you know, it's just so light, it's so agile, so light, yet stable. I can go 70 miles. You know, I don't want to go 120 miles an hour all the time, or even 90 or 80 on the highway. But at 70, it's perfectly fine. So it commutes. I can tour with it if I wanted to. I wouldn't mind at all because it's got cruise and it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. I'm extremely comfortable on this bike. So yeah, and then, you know, I like it. I just like this bike. I just like it because it's sporty, but not with the clip-ons. You know, even though I got my heart set on that ZX14. Got speed bumps over here. Nice little park. And yeah, but who knows if that'll ever happen. I do want one. I want to get out of my system, but knowing me, I'm always changing my mind. That's pretty big. I guess I can do a little photo, you know, a little photo op right over here with the lake in the background. And then I'll just cruise down. We'll see how this works out. And off a little bit. All right, guys. I'm going to turn the camera back on in 1 second. I just want to get a picture, and I'll be back. All right, guys. We're right back. I just want to get a picture. You know, just to kind of try to get some thumbnails or something. See what it's like down here. If any cars in here. Well, not much of a park. I'll go in there anyway. Yeah. Let's just park here real quick. See if I can get another thumbnail. And yeah, ground is nice and solid. Yeah. That's it, guys. Palm trees, Florida. Lake in the background. That looks pretty good. Let's walk over here before I say goodbye. Yeah, let me walk down, guys. It's not motorcycle riding, guys, but I figured you guys might be interested. I'll just take a walk up here. See how the camera works walking. Yeah. There's a bird out there. Somebody sitting on the water. Something, looking for food. It's kind of eerie at night. This must be like really eerie. Yeah. So, all right, guys. I guess that's it for now. Like I said, if I think of something, just wanted to. It's not interesting, man. I wish I could have something interesting. If I came with a bunch of my buddies, it would be kind of cool. But it is what it is. So, just enjoy riding. So yeah, still loving the street triple. Happy to be in Florida where it's nice and warm. And yeah, we'll be back with something. I don't know if I'll have another video between now and next 2 weeks because I think my racing is going to really keep me busy. So, you know, I just finished up one race and I didn't do so good, but that's okay. So, all right, guys, that's it for now. Later.